And we are live. Welcome back to the third episode of Pistons Worldwide.
What up, though?
We've got a big episode today. Plenty to discuss with this Pistons team. I've woken up to Anthony Davis trade rumors. The team's on an 11-game winning streak. 13-2, top of the East. How you going, my friend?
Yeah, I've been so happy, brother. And a few days without Pistons basketball, so it's kind of been boring. But tomorrow it's gonna be back, and I've been a fan of the number one team in the East for the past I don't know how many days. So I'm just happy.
It's crazy. It feels like it's so strange to have a 3-day break. It feels like we've had Pistons games every second day at least. I think maybe they had a 2-day break before that Mexico game, but apart from that, it's been Pistons hoops nonstop. Both of our first two streams were after a game, so very excited for tomorrow. We've got some exciting news, but I almost feel like we're back in the off season or something.
Yeah, it's been a long past few days, but so excited for the game tomorrow. 12 straight. Oh, let's go. That sounds so good.
Well, on today's episode, we are going to cover the games played so far this week in which the Pistons won both. We're going to preview tomorrow's game against the Bucks, which we have some exciting news potentially in that game. Then we're going to go through some news from the week, and we'll wrap it up with some trade discussion that has come across our timelines on Twitter or Instagram, wherever you are. You've probably seen it by now. And towards the end of the show, we will have some call-ins. So for those watching now, if you want to come up, ask Tom and I a question, share a thought, we'll dedicate probably the last 15 to 20 minutes of the hour-long show to that. So we will drop a link in the chat when it gets close to that point of the show. And we've got Pistons Ash, helping us out again. He'll pop up for a trivia question and some other things throughout the show, helping us in the chat. But Tom,
what up, though?
Let's do our Korean corner. What have you got for me this week? What's been happening in the life of Tom Herr?
Nothing much, but I just uploaded my trip to Detroit on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So it was I believe it's today in Detroit time. So it was my first time actually uploading a long form video on the channel. So I'm actually planning to upload more and more. I'm trying to be more active on the YouTube community. So hope you guys show love. It's just me going around Detroit.
It's at Korea Pistons fan. It's the same. Well, you can just look up Tom Herr on YouTube. I think I've got it in the description here, but everyone go subscribe to Tom's channel. That vlog, obviously we were talking about it throughout the week. Dude, you did such a good job. For someone who's I would watch that and think you've been creating content for a while.
Really?
So you did an amazing job. Everyone should definitely go check it out. And that was only part 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's a lot. I'm probably gonna have 2 or 3 more videos, but I'm kind of worried because the more as the trip went on, I kept I made a conscious effort in the first part of the trip to take horizontal videos for the YouTube video, but as the trip went on, I just kept taking vertical ones. So I'm kind of worried what's gonna happen, but let's see.
No, I think that the Tom Herr vlogs or Korea Pistons fan vlogs, I think everyone's here for him, brother. So I can't wait. I think you're doing an amazing job. But
appreciate it.
Anything else happening? I've got a bit of an update on my end.
Yeah, nothing too much, nothing too crazy. I'm planning to visit hopefully today or tomorrow another Detroit pizza place. The one that was recommended to me a lot of times. So I'm actually planning. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go, but yeah, if I go there, that's people told me that's that's really close to the Detroit authentic pizza. So I'm kind of looking forward to it.
I can't wait to see it. I think like I said to you last week, I need to look up some Detroit style pizza food places here in Detroit. But I feel like the food thing is definitely your thing. I'm not. How can I put this? I enjoy good food, but I don't know. At the same time, I don't know if I'd be good at reviewing it. But I need to go find some Detroit style pizza.
You see, man, my face got bigger in Detroit. It's not going back. So I really have to work out now.
And everyone, Tom got a haircut. Can I actually ask you? Do you normally is the side to your head shaved a little bit?
No, it's not. It's short, but it's not shaved. It's very short.
Do you know what a mullet is?
What?
Does
mullet?
anyone in that's I guess it's the kind of hairstyle I have.
Oh,
See how
like
it's shaved?
we call that kind of hairstyle two block here in Korea, because
Two block?
yeah, it's called two block.
like
Like shave on the side and have some hair on the top. Like that's called two block.
Maybe I'll have to get you to shave in a 2 block for the playoffs.
You know, one funny thing is a barber in Detroit messaged me when I was there. He was like, "Come over to my shop. I'll give you a free haircut." I was actually kind of thinking about it because it's gonna be awesome. Like having a haircut in Detroit. I was really like, I just couldn't find the time, but maybe someday I want to try to get the braids and all. Like I want to try different stuff.
Well, Nuggies here says get the get some dreadlocks going in the comments.
Yeah.
No, I would love to see you with a crazy hairstyle. But look, the only update from me is we are pretty much close to booking a holiday in Bali over Christmas. Which have I spoken to you about Bali before in Indonesia?
No. Like I know where Bali is. Like my friend's actually there right now on his honeymoon. But wow,
Really?
you're actually going.
Yeah, well, we go. Bali's only like a 4-hour flight from where I am in Melbourne. Or maybe it's 6. But a lot of Australians go there for holidays. So I'm excited to go back there over maybe New Year's, that sort of period. So I'm excited to actually do some Pistons content over there as well, running around in my Pistons jersey. So
you gotta do the Pistons Jacked. You gotta have a version, like a mini series of Pistons Jacked, like where you're just like taking your top off, like on the beach.
We'll see.
Because Chad, like, Jack his body's jacked up, like it's crazy.
Oh man! All right, well, moving on. Let's get into some Piston stuff here. I wanted to start the show. Normally we would recap a game, but I thought let's just quickly touch on the games the Pistons had this week. So earlier this week, the Pistons played a back-to-back. A couple of days ago now, they played the Pacers at home, and they had a big win there, 127 to 112. Just with that game, I think the thing that stood out the most to me was Jalen Duren and Daniss Jenkins once again. I think JD had a 30 and 10. Daniss Jenkins had a career-high 26 points. Is there any takeaways from the Pacers game? Any surprises?
Not really. I kind of expected us to like win that game, even if you're missing players, they're really struggling right now, offensively and defensively. So, but I really enjoyed again, like Jalen Duren was just an absolute beast, like coming back from the injury, like just watching him just silence all his doubters and even his fans. Like he's surprising even his biggest fans. Like he might be even surprising himself by the way he's playing. So he's like drawing comparisons like to Dwight, to all the dominant centers of all time, and he's like so much growth. So like watching him was amazing. And Daniss Jenkins, obviously, yes.
Well, and we're going to talk about each of these guys a little bit more in depth later in the show. But how good was the dunk on Benedict Mathurin? Because Mathurin, let's be real, Mathurin might be like one of the they were down 20 early in the fourth, and he got cooking. I think he hit 3 threes in a row. He got to the free throw line a little bit. He might have finished the game with nearly 30. He was playing well in that fourth, but he was talking crazy, like to the Pistons bench. And he's always had it out for the Pistons because we had pick 5. He went 6. We took Ivey, and he's always had a personal thing with J.I. And I was interested to see how it went because that was his only second game of the season. It was his first game back from injury. And I was just like, are you for real? But like, I kind of admire the competitiveness, but like at the same time, I'm like, dude, you're talking way too much to be down 17. And it was just, I know the dunk was before he was going like in the fourth quarter, but couldn't have happened to a better player to get dunked on like that.
Right, that felt so good. It kind of reminded me of the DeAndre Jordan dunk on our very own Brandon Knight. But this so good to see that because Benedict Mathurin he's probably one of the most more hated current players on the NBA by Pistons fans because he's been talking trash ever since like JI and he got drafted back in 2022. Like he always talks trash, and what I kind of hate about it, we usually lost those games because and he usually went crazy against us, so it felt so good. I think JD after he dunked and he when he realized who he dunked on, he kind of looked at him and shouted, "Ah!"
That's the thing. It's like he realized and he like doubled down on the screen.
Right.
It's like he saw his eyes realize who it was on, and then he just like flexed even harder.
That was probably one of my favorite dunks of the year so far.
It was crazy, and like I think like the Pacers, that was their first game with Mathurin back. They had Nemhard back for a couple of games. They still have Siakam. They're clearly a struggling team. Pistons should have won, but I don't think that was the same Pacers team from like a week and a half ago. They're still not good, but they had like a fair few of their key players back. So that was a solid win. The Pistons handled their business. And then I think the biggest win so far of the win streak and definitely this week was Pistons on the second night of a back-to-back head to Atlanta, and they defeat the Hawks 120 to 112. Cade and Asar returned, and I might let you talk about their play, but the Hawks were without Trey, who's been out. They were 7-2 without him, so I'm not really counting that too much. They were missing Porzingis and Ricochet. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but everyone knows what I mean.
That was perfect. Ricochet.
But like the Pistons as well, like we're still missing Tobias and some other key names. And on a second night of the back-to-back, I thought it was a really impressive win. But what were some of your key takeaways in that game?
Yeah, that was probably one of the most difficult games that we had to play this season because second night of the back-to-back is no joke. Both it was on the road, and like we were missing although we were missing Tobias and some other players, we did have Asar and Cade back, which really like Cade was so good when he came back. Like I was kind of surprised that Asar did start on the bench because but I think like with Daniss Jenkins, we really actually have a legit secondary ball handler to back up Cade now. So it kind of feels like how we traded for Dennis Schroeder last season. So I think we have our own Dennis Schroeder right now in Daniss Jenkins, or even better than Dennis. So it's been such an amazing like season to watch, and that game was amazing. Like I really like Jalen Johnson. He's a player I really like as an NBA fan, and he kind of showed me why like he's really good. But yeah, that game was like amazing to watch.
And I think we've got Ron Holland Sr. in the building. What's good, my guy?
Hey, let's go. What up, though?
What up, though? The biggest vibe in the Pistons community by far.
I was so happy to get a photo with him. Like he shouted me out and they'll say, "Hey, Tom, what up, though?" So I think I said hi to him in like all 3 games. I think it was so good to see him.
Ron Senior's the GOAT. Like I remember, I think I met Ron. After Game 6, after the Pistons lost to the Knicks, saw him down there in like where the Pistons family section is, and me and Andy went straight down there, and it was so good. Just an absolute vibe, such a positive. I love his energy, so appreciate you watching. But back like with the game itself, I thought the Pistons started really well. They were hot, the ball was moving. Duncan Robinson hit a few threes to start the game, and how good has he been? I don't have a segment today dedicated to him, but Duncan Robinson, like after that first game, he has been money, lights out.
More than worth the contract that he was given. So he's been so good. Yeah.
And I think like Cade, the only thing with Cade is his 3 balls still just not clicking, but I'm not worried yet.
It's fine. It's coming back. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
He
actually participated in the 3-point contest last season. Come on.
I still am like, as much as I love Cade, I'm still like Malik probably should have had that position, but I get you go with the star power. But yeah, I thought in that game, like Jalen Johnson was like, he's really impressive. Like I admittedly don't watch a lot of other NBA teams now, like unless they're playing Detroit. So I'd heard about like how good he's been the last season and a half. He's a really, really good player, and he was kind of killing the Pistons a little bit. But it was in that fourth quarter, Asar Thompson, from the 6-minute mark down to whenever he subbed out in the last minute, he had 3 stops on Jalen Johnson. He had 2 blocks and a steal where they were trying to get to Jalen. I appreciate you, Maddie. Hopefully you can jump on later, my guy.
Dog. Jesus.
He had. Shout out to Matty. He came up with the Dunkyard Dog, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Trademark for Matty. But I thought Asar really, because it got down to a 1-point game and it was Asar flexing defensively. And then obviously Cade closed it out down the stretch with 2 really clutch shots. Don't know how he didn't get free throws on that last one, but he just continues to do his thing. But that, I think, I still think the Houston win's the most impressive win, but I might say that might be right just behind it.
Right. I think the wins in the second night of the back-to-back, I think those are the really impressive ones. Because I think the first one was against our first back-to-back was against Cleveland when I was in the building, but we got that game didn't happen, but that was our last loss. And after that, we had 2 more back-to-backs, and we won every single one. Those games are the really tough ones, and I'm so glad, even no matter the opponent. So I'm so glad the Pistons are actually taking care of business, whether if it's a second night of the back-to-back, whether the team is good or bad. They're just beating teams they're supposed to beat. So it's been great.
Exactly. And 11-game winning streak. I know every other fan base, particularly one based in one of the biggest markets, they're going to be sensitive about the Pistons, kind of lapping them already in the standings. But at the end of the day, you can only beat who's in front of you. The Pistons had a lot of injuries, and 11 in a row, that's no joke. You don't win 11 games in a row because of a soft schedule.
Yeah, I don't get people saying that they haven't faced the real team yet, or those haters, because what are the Pistons supposed to do? We're just beating the teams that are in front of us. So would you have liked us better if we lost to them? Come on, we're just doing what we're supposed to do, and we're gonna prove I'm so excited to go against the OKC, Denver, and shut them up. I want to go against the Knicks so bad,
Yeah, I can't wait. And appreciate you, the Sadie, for the donation. That's a very, very kind. Appreciate you. That was on the screen.
Detroit basketball. Okay. Wait, can you guys hear me right now? Because I actually bought a new microphone. Please tell me if the audio is okay or not. Because yeah.
It's brilliant for me.
Okay.
But let's move on. The Pistons. We're gonna preview the Bucks game tomorrow, and then we're gonna do the trivia question. We'll bring up Ash for that before we dive into some more topics. But tomorrow, the Pistons play the Bucks. Now, some key notes on this just from the Bucks end first, and then we'll get to the exciting news. So the Bucks will be without Giannis. I think he has a groin injury or something like that.
Right.
They've been without Giannis for a couple of games now. They're now 8-8 and 11th in the East. They've lost 3 in a row. Without Giannis on the court, they have the worst offense in the NBA. But the thing to watch with the Bucks is they're one of the best 3-point shooting teams. They shoot 41% from 3. AJ Green, Miles Turner, Gary Trent, Bobby Portis. There are a lot of shooters. But I think for the Pistons tomorrow, you're wearing the jersey of a guy that very well could be back, because Tobias Harris and Jaden Ivey have been upgraded to questionable. Maybe firstly, let's talk about Jaden Ivey, because we were texting back and forth about him a couple of days ago. I'm not sure if he's playing. It's listed as conditioning, but is the injury or whatever. But man, just your thoughts on JI's return.
Brother, I'm so happy for him. I'm just hoping he's 100%. He doesn't come back until he's 100%, because I think during this preseason he kind of came back too early and aggravated the leg. But I don't know. I'm just so happy for him. Just for him to be back after all this. It kind of gets me emotional, thinking about how tough a road he had to overcome. So I'm just so happy to see him back on the court. I really hope the haters just he proves everybody wrong. He just proves he gets the leap like JD does. I'm so excited for his return. It's been a crazy ride for him.
Absolutely. Yes.
If he comes back tomorrow, that's gonna be against Cole Anthony.
We do not name him.
Yeah, so that's gonna be literally a revenge game. So yeah, he who must not be named. Yeah.
Yes. Ash in the chat.
My bad, guys.
Yeah, I can't. My thing with Ivy is you just see the impact having Daniss Jenkins really emerge as someone who can handle the ball and score, and they're different players. I think Daniss is a bit more of a pure, like he's a bit more of a playmaker naturally, even though he's a score first guard as well. Whereas JI is more like just all out speed, aggression. He can shoot really well. But you've just seen the benefits of having a guy like that, how it can take the pressure off Cade. And to bring someone like Ivey back, who shot 41% from 3 last year, averaged nearly 18 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Like, sorry, that's just Nuggy's comments just sent me then. But I think I just can't wait to see JI back, and I think there's plenty of room in the rotation for him. And I can't wait to see him back. And I tell you what, the first shot JI makes at LCA, that crowd's going to erupt. I think the next 3 games on the road, but whenever he makes his first shot back at LCA in the next week or 2, that's going to be a moment.
I'm assuming he's going to come off the bench, and when he does, like, the standing ovation is going to be crazy. I'm probably going to be hearing Koreans clapping a lot.
You might get another video, an emotional video from Tom that will go on House of Highlights.
Yeah, but JI coming back, and Tobias, he might come back. It's gonna be a crazy game. And I'm going to be tweeting this. Like at this point, don't be that team. We're going to against Kyle Kuzma. Remember 2 years ago? 2 years ago, he actually, like, when you're on the losing streak, he actually tweeted, "At this point, let's just not be that team or something." So, and they're on a losing streak right now. So it's an opportunity. I hope, like, someone like, I don't know, someone who was in the losing streak, someone like JD or someone just tweets it out, or Tobias or something, like he was not in the losing streak, but at this point, and that's it. That's gonna be epic.
You know what's really interesting, and I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but if the Pistons, I think they should be expected to win tomorrow. They're going to have Levert back as well. Tobias and Ivey might come back. They might not, but even without them, like, the Pistons should win this game. The Bucks don't have Giannis. The Pistons have had a fair amount of break. If they win, there'll be 12 wins in a row, and then I think they have 4 games next week to finish off November. Now, if they win all these next 5 games, they will not have lost a game in November, which 2 years ago, back to that Kuzma tweet, was when they didn't win a game in November. So, another stat for tomorrow's game, the Pistons have lost 13 in a row to the Bucks, by the way. So, I would love that streak to be snapped. I'm assuming you're aligned with me. The Pistons should win this game and will.
Yeah, we should. Like, we're gonna be expected to win. Even if we're on the road, they don't have, like, if they don't have Giannis, as you mentioned, they probably have one of the worst offenses and defenses in the league. They have but Ryan Rollins is the guy. If you're a Pistons fan and you're not familiar with the Bucks, Ryan Rollins is the guy you should watch out for, because he's been their primary, especially when Giannis is out. He's been their primary ball handler and scorer. He's been like their version of our Daniss Jenkins. So that's basically him. So you have to watch out for him, and you have to watch out for Miles Turner's all threes. So it's gonna be a test for JD, because until last season, he really struggled against stretch 5. So how JD guards Miles Turner, that's going to be another point to watch. And it's going to be Ryan Rollins and a lot of bricks by Kuzma. So those are the things you really have to watch out for if you're not familiar with the Bucks.
I think I love that you raised the JD and Turner matchup. That's going to be very interesting, because I don't think JD hasn't struggled as much with Turner as he has Vooch, but, like, they're a similar, like, stretch big. So it'll be another good test for JD. Because we saw he had a few struggles here and there with the Kongwu against the Hawks. I think he ultimately won that battle, but it'll be another test for him, and Turner's going to be their main kind of focal point alongside Rollins, who I think another interesting fact on him, he's Jeremy Hart, who's the coach with Daniss Jenkins. His other guy he trains a lot is Ryan Rollins.
Yes.
So, and also Ryan Rollins, I think, went to high school in Detroit. So there's some really cool ties there as well.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very fun game to watch. We really gotta contain Ryan Rollins, because I think last game I actually watched the last game, and Ryan Rollins is actually really good. So we really have to, like, game plan for him. He's probably the guy that Asar is gonna spend the most time on. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a fun game. But we're going to be the betting favorites to win.
No, the Pistons should win for sure. I think we've covered this game well. It'll be an exciting one. I still think it'll be a bit of a close game. But Ash, I'm going to bring you up now for a bit of trivia here while we take a little mini break from some of the Pistons topics. We've got plenty more coming up after this. But Ash.
Hey.
Let's go.
Unintentional matching. It's brilliant.
Shout out to Ash. Ash, have you got a trivia question for us this week?
Of course I do. This is my week. I spend my week researching, going how mean, how nice do I want to be?
Nice. I'm nervous.
So but with with the win streak, we're getting towards that record. I thought I'd dive into the all-time franchise leaders and sort of ask you a couple of questions about that. So there is a current Piston leading the all-time franchise in a category. Can you name the category and name the player?
Okay. This is tough. And chat, this is open to you as well. This isn't just for Tom and I.
Okay.
So categories are, just so we'll be fair,
Okay.
the typical points, assists, rebounds, blocks, steals, etc. But it does also include free throw percentages, free throw makes, free throw attempts, as well as field goals and 3-pointers.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me try to make a guess.
I've got
3-point
one.
percentage, Duncan Robinson? No? Okay. Maybe that's a bad one. Okay, that's a bad one. Okay. Jack,
No,
you go.
I reckon it's a good shout. It's not the one, but it is a good shout.
I was going to say Stu for blocks per game.
Oh, blocks per minute, you mean?
Stu rates at 11th for all-time blocks for us, which is a good effort, mind you.
Okay.
Like, we had Ben, so... Wait, I don't want to look at the chat, because I'm really curious, because
Oh.
chat probably knows the answer.
Is it Cade for... No, it can't be it. Is there any per game ones in there, or is it just totals? And
No,
field goal
just
percentages?
totals and
Okay.
field goal percentages.
Totals. The most... No. The most... I think this was in the broadcast. Is it? It's not the most 25-10 consecutive games like that, right? The Cade one.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking that too. Maybe I'm just gonna let's go through a couple of the chat
Okay.
ones. So
Right,
Jar
right.
has been saying this one. Jalen Duren alley-oops. Or I'll let you.
I think we've got a prize for Jar coming because Jar has nailed it here.
Oh, the field goal percentage. Because he's at 67%.
Yeah,
So that's the highest all time right
that's
now.
the
If you
highest
can-
all time for a Piston.
Like,
That's
I threw
crazy.
through like this for if you're viewing it through the whole season, right? The average. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I also like this one from JP. Stu for Tex.
Oh, he's nowhere close. We had Rashid, brother.
Well, no, that was a great one because we're going to talk about JD in a moment. And I was just writing down some of his numbers and I was like, oh, that field goal percentage is ridiculous. Like 67%, I think he's out on the year, which obviously he's around the rim, but that's insane.
Well, he's been taking some middies now and he's looking good.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah,
Well,
that behind the back dribble midi. That was one of my favorite shots of the season so far. By any
that was
Piston.
insane. All right. Well, thank you for that, Ash. We're going to bring you back up for a hot take at the end of the show when we wrap it up. But
That was so
great
good though.
stuff.
Thank you. That was so fun.
Great stuff as always. Oh, we've lost Tom here.
Where'd I
We'll bring
go?
her back up, Tom. All right. So thank you everyone for your answers there. Tom and I once again couldn't get it. We'll get one eventually. But
once you think about it, once you know the answer, it's not too difficult. But like, I don't know.
Well, Tom, this next topic I know is close to your heart, and we spoke about this on our first ever stream. The disrespect Cade was getting in the MVP ladder, and I saw you actually repost it today or tweet about it. But Cade Cunningham on the NBA.com's recent MVP ladder ranks number 5 So,
Right.
just some numbers, and then I'll get your reaction on the season. Cade is averaging a career high 27 points. He's averaging 5 rebounds, and I believe a career high 9.9 assists. As you mentioned, Tom, he's the first Piston to put up at least 25 points and 10 assists on a 5-game winning streak. Is that correct, or is it just in a 5-game stretch?
I think it's in a stretch, not in a winning streak or anything. It's in a games in a row.
Got you. And so I guess just what have you seen from Cade, I guess, this season? Because I think he should have been 5th, maybe even last week, but whatever.
Right.
Just your thoughts on his play, and then I do have a follow-up question for this.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that the NBA decided to put him on 5th after like Cade was out for a few games this week. So I think they just realized that someone was screaming that they actually screwed up. So they're giving him the respect that he deserves, and it's been amazing. I think he should be at least in the 3rd or 2nd. I'm being a very biased Pistons fan, but I think he's gonna remain there, because in the top 5 the rest of the season. He's gotta be there. He's gonna be like a legit MVP candidate for years and years and years and years to come.
Well, and to your point in terms of where he is on the ladder, for those wondering, Jokic 1, SGA 2, Luka 3, Giannis 4th. But I think the thing I've enjoyed the most from Cade this season is the turnovers are down. I feel like he's looking after the ball better. He'll still have 1 or 2 a game, more so 1 a game where you're like, what was that, Cade? But for the most part, like, turnovers are down. Right. And then I've spoken about pulling every stream, like him closing out games. Like, I just trust, like, I don't know about you, but in that Hawks game, when he backed down Dyson Daniels, you just knew he was going to make that turnaround. I did not think he was missing it.
There's no doubt in my mind, because, last season, when he actually made the game-winning shot and the game-winning block on Okongwu, it was against the Hawks too. So, I just believe him in too much now in clutch situations. I think he's got to be top 3 in the clutch player of the year. If there was a race, if there was a ladder, he should be in top 3.
Absolutely. And I haven't looked at the clutch numbers because he missed a couple of games. So, he's probably not at the top like he was early on. But he's, like you said, he should be in the running for that award at this stage of the year, definitely. My question I wanted to ask you, Tom, what do you think Cade has to do to get into that top 3, to get ahead of Luka and Giannis? I think Giannis he should be able to go ahead of just by team success, especially with Giannis out right now. But how does he get into the Jokic, SGA, that top 3?
I think we have to keep winning. We have to, if this season we're going to be in that conversations, we're going to have to be at least like the 2nd or the 1st seed in the East. We have to sustain the success, and it has to be spearheaded by Cade Cunningham. And he has to have big performances in nationally televised games, like games against the Knicks, where the pressure is going to be on, where the games against the Lakers, the games against the OKC, against those MVP candidates. He really has to put up a huge number, on great efficiency, whatever, and we have to get the win. So the national respect, it really comes from huge W's, performances, iconic performances. And I think he's already earned the respect that he's top 15, top 10 player in the league. But in order to get in that top 3 SGA Jokic conversations, we have to sustain this success as a team, and he has to show that even crazier performance, video game numbers against good teams on big games. Yeah.
No, I think you're spot on there, because if I think back to last year, some of the signature Cade games where I think he really got the love and attention was game winner against Miami on national TV. All of those games at the Garden where he kind of took over and the Pistons won both their games MSG. And then even when I think him and Ant had 50, Cade had 40 against another star. So you're so right there. I think that's kind of how this narrative-based stuff works with the national media, which I don't know if I 100% agree with it, but I think you're spot on there. That's what he has to do to really push up into the top 3. But yeah, he's just been incredible, and he should be in that top 5 as long as the Pistons are at the number 1 seed in the East.
Speaking of Cade, his interview with KD this week, that was such a great content to watch. I really enjoyed that. Yeah.
I tweeted out it was for a separate video, but I was thinking at watching that interview, we won the right lottery. Like, I'm serious.
Right.
Like, I would rather Cade over Ant, Paolo,
Yeah, of
Wemby's
course.
Wemby. But like in terms of like who Cade is as a person, like there was obviously those Gilbert Arenas comments about Knight going to force him out, which I think
Oh,
whatever. I spoke about it on yesterday's video. I'm not even going to
yeah,
give much airtime to it,
yeah.
but like I genuinely think Cade and like him as like a family person, like we've just got such a good leader. Like
Yeah, so
genuinely the
mature.
perfect. Like JB said it in a press conference, like Cade never complains. He's never had a player say sorry to him so much. Like someone who's just so self-aware, doesn't have that much of an ego. Like it's kind
Yeah,
of crazy.
he actually talked about it on the interview, like how he was forced to get mature, like when he got that kid when he was in high
Yeah,
school. So when he had Riley, so like
yeah.
him being that mature of a person, I feel he's more mature than me by a mile or something. So and he's very young, he's much way younger than me. So I don't know, like him as our franchise player, you're right, we won the right lottery. It is.
I genuinely mean that. I'm not just glazing cat. Like I
Yeah.
just feel like we've
You know
got a
what? You
guy
see Ant
who
with a like 200 kids with 500 women, like
and like Ant's special in his own way. Like he's more like
yeah.
a more of an entertaining type of personality. I would like just more loud, but like I'm not even trying to put down other players. I just think Cade's
Yeah.
like the perfect leader to build your team around. And like
Right.
so
100%.
but moving on a little bit, let's talk about another player from Texas, Daniss Jenkins. This guy, like I just listen to his last 5 games and keep in mind before this like 5 game stretch, he had never really played consistent real minutes ever in the NBA. He had 24 against the Wizards, including 2 of the clutchest shots you'll ever see to even get that game to
Oof.
overtime. 18 points, 12 assists against the Bulls the next game. 19 points, 8 assists against the 76ers and Tyrese Maxey. 26 points, a career high against the Pacers. And then with a more of a healthy team, he still starts against the Hawks, puts up 14 points, 7 assists, only 1 turnover, and made some crucial shots in the fourth quarter to help the Pistons win this game. Like, and he was also nominated for Eastern Conference Player of the Week. He
Wow,
didn't win it,
yeah.
but just like,
Yeah.
what is
In the
going on?
words in the words of the great Cade Cunningham, don't touch him, he's sizzling. So he's been a beast. Like just watching him is like it's so I appreciate Trajan Langdon so much by like our two-way contract. It's been time. Like it's been so long since we had that two-way contract. Like that's how you really build a dynasty. Like how the OKC does it, how the really good team do it. So, uh, it's been a revelation, and I can't wait until they just actually like convert him to like a 5-year contract or something. Like we gotta get this man. We cannot afford to just let him go. Just pay the man a bit, like nothing too crazy, just around maybe 70 million per year. So just get him on our
Do you
team
want to
long
know?
term.
I did some research because I saw something on Twitter. I'm like, this can't be right. Guess how much Daniss Jenkins' 2-way contract is worth. This is per like Spot Track, which is like the #1 place for NBA and pro sports contract information. So I assume it's correct. But guess the value of his
For this
2-way deal.
season, right?
Yeah, just for this season.
I don't think it's gonna be 7 figures.
It's certainly not.
It's not,
I
right?
nearly
It's probably
fell off my
around in the
chair.
600,000 or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
$82,000. Which
No
is
way.
obviously for
No
anyone
way.
that's a lot of money. But like relative to the NBA, I was like, is this right? So I saw someone tweet that and then I went and checked it. And it says at multiple places on 82,000 because 2-way deals, I think they can make up to 500K. Maybe it's wrong.
Chat's going wild there. What?
It's like
Wow.
82,000 is all I can find. And maybe I know 2-way deals, maybe it's a bit murky, but like, so the Pistons, I thought Malik Beasley last year was great value at $6 million per season. The Pistons have a starting point guard or 2 guard putting up 20 points, 10 assists on $82,000. So
It's like the reverse Josh Smith contract. Like it's a very,
yeah.
very good contract.
Okay, maybe
Wow.
YouTube user here. 550,000 is in reality, but 82 is the guaranteed part. Okay, there we go.
Ooh.
Okay, that makes
Okay,
sense.
okay.
Because I was like,
that makes sense.
how is that even possible to be playing NBA games? Like, but anyway, he's
Yeah,
still
it's good.
incredible
It's good for
value.
the team. So
Yeah.
I really think we get him for like, hopefully on a very good deal. Hopefully for a long time, because I really need that guy on my team. Like it's gonna hurt to see that guy go to another team.
Absolutely. No, I agree. After the first 2 games where he did this, I was like, oh, like I'm loving this, but I'll understand if another team makes him a big offer. Honestly, 2 games later, I'm like, no, you can't lose this guy. Do whatever
Yeah,
it takes to keep him.
he's our version of Fred VanVleet. Like he was
Yeah,
undrafted, and he really succeeded with the Raptors. He's gonna be our version of Fred. So
that's an
yeah, we
amazing
got
comp.
right. We gotta have him. Like he's probably our best undrafted player ever since Ben Wallace. Like
Yeah,
since like two-way all that. Since Ben Wallace, I don't think we ever had a two-way or like undrafted player as good as Daniss Jenkins. So we gotta have him. And
absolutely. And shout out once again to Trajan
yeah,
Langdon.
yeah,
Daniss Jenkins, this guy's only had 1 first-round pick in 2 off seasons, which he absolutely nailed with Ron Holland, who,
hmm
like, I think we all think is going to be special. Then Bobby Clintman, who's been up and down, but you see the talent there for a 2nd-round pick. Daniss Jenkins, undrafted last season, takes Chaz Lanier, who's come in and made
yeah.
genuine winning plays on a top team in the East. Like,
Trajan Langdon, man. You know, one of my fantasy teams. It's the photo of my fantasy team is me and Trajan Langdon. The photo of me and him, and the name of the team is "Thank you, Trajan, for saving my life."
next time I see him, if I get the opportunity, I'm saying something to him because I was too like I stayed out of his way last time. But no, I'll be
He has that
giving him
aura
praise.
with him. He has that aura with
Yeah,
him. But yeah, I that man saved our lives, man.
he saved our
Not just me.
basketball team.
All you chat. He saved our
Yeah.
lives.
Couple more topics here, and then we're going to get to some call-ins, guys. So stick with us. We're excited to hear some of your thoughts. Appreciate you all in the chat. But let's talk quickly about Jalen Duren, Tom. We spoke a little bit about him when we were recapping the games earlier. But I wanted to ask you, and I'm going to read out some of the other big men in the East right now who are going to be in the conversations for All-Stars. But I want you to tell me, like, as unbiased, if that's the right way to say it,
Okay.
as you can, where you think he ranks. Because Jalen Duren, some very quick numbers. He's averaging career high 21 points, career high in rebounds 12, 1 steal, 1 block, career highs as well. Crazy field goal percentage, 78% from the free throw line at 8 attempts a game, both career highs. Here's some of the other bigs in the East that could be pushing for selection. Karl Anthony Towns, who with the Knicks, they're kind of sputtering a bit. He's only putting up 21 a game, but there's Cat, Bam Adebayo from the Heat, who have been a bit of a surprise. Then we get to like Embiid, Mobley, and then I'll say these 2 names, but Kristaps Porzingis and Vooch. I genuinely think JD's like been the best of that bunch.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Like the best. He's been number 1 in the East. Like out west, there are like 2 alien. There's an alien and a like a Serbian whatever beast there. But in the East, Karl Anthony Towns and the Knicks, they have been like not as good as they thought they would be. Evan Mobley has been really struggling the past few games. I think he's been great tonight. I was watching the game before the stream, but Evan Mobley has been struggling. Jarrett Allen, of course. Like the players that you mentioned, Embiid injured, all that. I think he really has been the best center in the East. So that's kind of crazy if you think about it.
And if you go through some Knicks Twitter stuff, like they're not happy with Cat. Like I see people tweeting
Oh,
he's
really?
checked out. He knows he's getting traded. So when you see a
Really? I
fan
didn't
base
see that.
talking about a player like that, you probably assume they're not playing the best. And I think just the Pistons, when you're the best, 2nd best player on the best team in the East, like I think the Pistons will definitely get at least 2 All-Stars. So no, JD's been exceptional. And like you said, like even his biggest fans would have to say they're a bit surprised.
Yeah, I mean, just watching him, it's just a joy to watch. Like him, he always had those like those moves in his bag, like a bit. He showed spurts like last season and seasons ago. He showed spurts of it, but now it's all coming together, and it's a beauty to watch. He's not getting those silly fouls anymore, which was arguably his biggest weakness, because he used to like swipe at the ball, just get silly fouls early in the first quarter and get subbed out and get stewed in and all that. But this season, he really cleaned all of that up. He's been like Dwight and Andre He's been like Karl Malone. Oh, no, not that guy, but he's been he's been crazy this season. So and he's still 22. His birthday was just like a few days ago. 22. So that's ridiculous. That guy's ceiling. He has a potential to be, and his chemistry with our franchise player, like him and Cade, I think we really have our second option now. So, him and Cade, this is gonna be a dynasty. We're gonna win it all. Okay, you gotta stop me. I'm going. I'm going to the crazy Korean mode.
But no, the JD, like the fact he's 22 is insane. Like,
yeah,
I tweeted out a
man.
video of him at 14 years old in high school. Like, him as a 14-year-old would have just beaten the living daylights out of me. Like,
Yeah, same.
genetics are just crazy. Like, but yeah, his rise, and I think JD is one of the rare players I feel like that you'll see flashes from like players. Like, you know how like sometimes I know I can get obsessed. Like,
This is just me. Wait, I can't hear you right now. Maybe it's just my. Can you talk? Right? We lost Jack, right? I thought you were.
I'm back. I don't know what happened there. Apologies. I try to set up my mic.
Jack, like, oh, he's back. Oh, he's back.
Wait. All right.
What happened to you, brother? Koala internet's that's diabolical, man. What?
Can people hear me now?
Yeah, but you have a lot of echo now. Is that how I sounded last week?
No.
I think I lost you again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Apologies, everyone. This is through my computer's audio, so sorry. I'll just have to roll with this. I don't know what's happened here. But I was just saying JD is one of the players where like you see flashes and they've actually eventuated into something. Like we've seen him do stuff off the dribble, we've seen him flash the jump shot, and he's actually like it feels real. Whereas sometimes in the past we've seen players flash stuff and it doesn't eventuate. So he's just been incredible.
Right. He's not dating that WNBA player anymore, right? I just kind of not anymore. Right?
The way him and Cade were talking after that Atlanta game, I don't think they're dating anyone.
Oh, they were like, "We're gonna celebrate." So Johnny was like, "Where are you guys? Can I ask where you guys gonna do it?" It was like Cade was like, "Don't ask, brother."
But all right, final topic here, and then we're gonna do some call-ins, everyone. But I wanted to address some trade conversation because if you're a Pistons fan on social media, this stuff has been everywhere. So maybe we'll start with the one that has been going crazy this morning or today. Kendrick Perkins said on the Road Tripping podcast that Detroit are very interested in Anthony Davis per his sources. Tom, I'll give my thoughts in a moment, but what's your just initial reaction to that?
I tweeted out Shiba. That's like a swear word in Korean. If you didn't know, so like just when I saw the first words, because I kind of like the Twitter page NBA Central because they do like sometimes have a lot of good information and stuff. But when they tweeted out the Pistons have interest in AD, so I was surprised. So I was so excited. I was nervous to who's the source is. And when I saw this Kendrick Perkins. But come on. But I do know where these like rumors are coming from because if you're actually plugged into like Pistons and rumors and all that, our front office, what was his Lindsay?
Daniss Lindsay.
Daniss Lindsay, yeah. He's been linked in a lot of like the new GM like executive job for the Dallas Mavericks. So I do see where people might go like, oh mate, this could make sense. Like they're talking, but I really don't think it doesn't align with Trajan. Like Trajan always kept stressing that he's gonna want to see who are the players we have right now. He wants to see this team go like on a run and stuff. And we're actually rolling right now. We're the first in the East. There's zero reason for us to trade young players and picks for Anthony this. I was always gonna call him a bad nickname, but yeah, I respect him as a player.
Data Davis.
So. Yeah.
I'm with you. Like, so no, I think 100% anything that people have heard is just like connecting dots because Dennis Lindsay, like he could be the GM of the Mavs next season or whenever they hire someone. And on top of that, like he was with Dallas in the 23-24 season. So he would have plenty of links with the organization. But just if, like you said, if you think about it, Trajan Langdon values players that are healthy, players that don't have long-term contracts. And I know AD is like a player a team could go all in for and trade for. But I think injury history, his age, and if you just think about it, the Pistons have the second best defense in the NBA.
Right.
Why? They're not going to trade Jalen Duren. So you're going to start Anthony Davis and Jalen Duren. Anthony Davis cannot shoot, never has been able to shoot apart from the bubble, doesn't shoot threes. You have Isaiah Stewart, who I think is just by the mere fact he actually plays more games, is a better, more reliable defensive option than AD at this stage of his career. And Stu, if you want to play double bigs and you want to lean into that, we'll start Stu with JD. Stu's a much better three-point shooter. And he's on a deal that's a fraction of what Anthony Davis's 3 years, $180 million left is at the age of 31. Like, that just makes me sick. Anthony Davis is an amazing player, but I don't think there's any way, unless Dallas were desperate to get rid of AD and the Pistons had to really just give up matching salary and that's it. I don't see how he.
I don't even want to give out matching salary because that would mean we have to give like some really significant players like Tobias. Like we would have to maybe give up Stu, like I don't know, like Lavert, Duncan. Yeah. It's just gonna kill the whole chemistry and all that, and we might not even get a single game out of him. So unless he like signs a buyout and he goes like, all right, I want to go to Detroit. I'm gonna go ring chasing. I want to go to Detroit, and signs like a minimum with us. We pick him off the waivers. That's the only way we're gonna go get AD. But I really, if you guys are scared that we might trade for AD, just don't be. There's zero chance that that's gonna happen.
And just with this, like, because Lauri Markkanen came up during the week. Like the Pistons, because of the way their roster's built and because in the eyes of a lot of NBA media and fan bases, they don't have a true number two. Everyone's going to link Pistons to potential traded stars. Like Lauri Markkanen, you're going to continue to hear him linked to Detroit, even though there's no real actual reporting. But Zach Lowe threw out this trade, which just like, I like Zach Lowe. I really do. I enjoy this podcast, but he proposed Jaden Ivey, Tobias Harris, Ron Holland, 4 first and 4 pick swaps for Lauri Markkanen. And I was like, Zach, are you okay? You're meant to be very tapped in with front offices. Like, you had Trajan on the pod, but like...
No, he probably has. He's probably friends with Danny Ainge and trying to like ramp up Lauri Markkanen's trade value or anything. Like he knows in his mind that there's no way the Pistons do that deal, and yeah, that's just crazy. Like that trade will get rejected like very fast, even in 2K. So that's a crazy deal.
It was
Dude, who does he think Trajan is? Like Troy Ivey? Oh, okay, never mind. Like,
oh, like I listened to that and I was like. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the thing is to remember with these reports is unless it's from Shams, unless it's from, there's like a handful of guys that genuinely report on the NBA. Like it's probably just people like, it's more of just a conversational topic of like joining the dots. Like,
right.
But I don't see either of those trades happening. And I think you're the same, Tom.
Yeah, it's, again, the way we get Lauri is... he goes on he goes into the waivers and he's going, I want to go to the Pistons. Like, there's no way we're gonna get I know it makes a lot of sense for some people because he's a very good scorer. Like scoring wise, he's probably one of the best stretch fours out there. Like he's averaging I think 30 plus right now for the season. And when you watch him, you kind of go like, wow, he makes those kinds of shots. But I saw in the chat, he doesn't have that dog in him. like he's a defensive liability, and we don't want that as our four. Like we want Stu, we want Asar, we want Ron, we want Lavert. We have that dog mentality that like it's part of Detroit. So giving up all that for Lauri, no, it's I have serious doubts it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and there's just no need to break up this team right now. Like
Right.
they're playing. They couldn't
Trajan's
be playing any better.
Yeah, Trajan's whatever. If you trust in Trajan, like if you watch his interviews from before the season, from last season, from this season, he's just not gonna like mess up this team right now, especially when we're rolling.
Exactly. No, exactly. Like the team's rolling, chemistry's crazy. Like it just doesn't align. But we're gonna drop the link in the chat now for some call-ins. But while we're just waiting for some people to join, Tom, I just wanted to very quickly go through the upcoming games the Pistons have this week.
Mhm.
So they play obviously the Bucks tomorrow, but then next week they play Pacers on the road. Then they play the Celtics on the road. Then we have the Magic in an NBA Cup game at LCA, and then the Heat to round out the week. How are you feeling about those 4 games? There's one game in
Um,
particular I'm really excited for.
is that game against the Celtics? Which one are you?
The Magic, because Orlando have been playing a bit better since we last played them. And it's an NBA
In
Cup
that
game too.
in that game, Paolo might be back. Wait, is that NBA Cup game next week against the Magic?
Yeah, it's next Friday or Saturday for
Oh,
us.
I thought it was gonna be against. I thought it was gonna be against Boston. Both are.
Oh,
Both are in season games. Yeah.
you're correct.
So
I missed that.
yeah. So I'm excited for example Milwaukee game. Obviously, the Indiana game we're probably supposed to win that, but I'm actually really excited for the Boston Detroit game as a Korean Pistons fan because actually gonna be the first Korean national televised Pistons game this season. So the
Really?
Korean commentators are actually gonna like commentate on the game, and they're gonna talk about the Pistons. They're gonna talk about Cade and all that. So that's what I'm excited about because the commentators, I'm actually friends with them now. Like so, I go on their live streams and they like I donate, and he also like gives me shout outs. He likes my posts and everything. So it's gonna be exciting. So I really hope he really talks good things about the Pistons. And yeah, I think that's the game I'm most excited about.
It's going to be fun. I think the Celtics, Magic, and Heat, like they're all going to be good games, and I think like Pistons can win all of them if they can stay healthy. So it's going to be fun. But
Yeah,
we've got a couple of people here
yeah.
for the call-ins. We've got Micah. Apologies, you can correct me in just a moment, and then we have the Sadie to come up as well.
Yo, what's up?
What up,
What's
though?
good,
It's Micah, by the way.
Oh, Micah?
Nah, you're
What's
good.
up,
You're all
Micah?
good. Bro, I have a question for Jack. When
Hey,
are you gonna come back to the States to Michigan for some Pistons games?
if I could, I'd be there right now,
Putting you on the
but
spot, Jack.
I I would like if I could be there like for the next homestand, I would. But I think what I'm really aiming for is end of the season into the playoffs. So late March, April is what I'm targeting. But if some things change in my life, if I get all this money out of nowhere, like so, if that happened, I would honestly get to Detroit because I actually really enjoyed the playoffs last year. Absolutely loved it, but I almost love just as much being in a regular season game where it's just a bit more relaxed. So, man, yeah, that's what I'm aiming for.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. I had a question. What do you think, like, is a ceiling, like, record-wise for this team? Like, how far do you think we can go? Do you think we can retain, like, the 1 seed in the East? Like, you think the Cavs or the Knicks will challenge us? Like, what do you think?
Tom, I'll let
Yeah,
you
I
go
think.
first.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be at least a second like seed in the East, where I think we can actually challenge like mid 50s, even late 50s. At this rate, where I think we're on pace to win like I don't know like 60 something games right now. At this rate, it's probably unsustainable that we win like all games, but I think we have a chance to win like 59, 60 plus at this rate, and that's crazy. And I think
I think
we our ceiling we can win it all.
no, I think like I initially at the start of the season said 48 wins, but I'm like now like anywhere between 55. I think I'm a little bit scared to say 60, but I don't know. Like I think we can be the 1 seed because we're young. We've already gone through some injury stuff, and the team held up well. The schedule gets a little bit tougher after Christmas from memory, like a bit more travel. we play some more Western Conference teams, but I
80
don't know.
to
I'm
2.
like, I think honestly, I'm gonna say like I'm gonna add 10 games onto what I originally predicted. I think they can win like 58 and be the 1 seed. I genuinely
No.
believe that.
Yeah, I'll change it. I'll just go with like 80.
What about you, Micah?
80 and 2.
Yeah, we're not gonna lose. We're not gonna lose anymore.
I hope for me, just trying to be realistic, I hope they get past 50. I think they will, but like anything higher than that would be awesome. And the East is open, with the Celtics not being as good this year, I don't
Yeah,
think the
Celtics
Knicks and
lost.
Cavs really have a good
Yeah.
identity anymore. Like so ceiling is, finals. So
Speaking of
It
the
is.
Celtics, they just lost to the Nets today.
Oh, really?
That's good for the NBA Cup.
Let's go. Oh, true.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're actually right.
Well, Micah,
What-
thank you for the question, my guy. Appreciate your support, brother.
Yeah.
And hopefully see you in the flesh sometime soon. Are you from Detroit?
Yeah, I live like 30 minutes from Detroit, so I go to games. I was at the Philly game last Friday when they won.
Let's
you know,
go.
switch houses.
Our swap.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, my guy. Appreciate you. We'll chat
Thanks,
soon.
guys.
All right,
Thanks for
let's
coming
bring
up,
up
brother.
the Sadie here now. Here he is.
What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
What up, though? I
I'm
love your
unreal.
cap.
Oh,
Rep
thanks.
Detroit.
Thank you. Hey, I'm so excited. I just found like these streams this last week, and like oh man, I'm so honored to have you guys be Pistons fans and really drive
Thank you,
this
thank
with
you.
us, man.
Thank you, thank
I'm
you.
an old school Pistons fan. I born and raised in Detroit, born in 1980, and so like I've been through the rounds, and it's on now. It's like this is our time.
Does this team feel like, because see, Tom and I like haven't experienced this type of team before with this. Does this like feel a little bit like the going to work team in like 03, 04 or and the bad boys teams of the 80s?
Yeah, it honestly does. And it's like it has definitely the going to work feeling. And like I was living in the area then, and like I got season tickets with a friend, and like so we were going to tons of games, and it was just like all of a sudden we had our team, man. And it down to like with the bad boys era and the going to work area, and now it's like the nasty boys and the nasty dogs. That identity is there, and like it's that
Are we
grit,
going
and
with
it's
it?
like, I mean, I think they are. Like this is coming from the team, right? And so,
Yeah, nasty
like,
dogs.
yeah. Like I don't know how it's all gonna end up, but it'll be on a T-shirt, and like like,
Yeah, nasty
we'll
boys.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of the going to work and bad boys, I saw a stat. I think that was yesterday. The last two Pistons teams that won 13 straight games was in 89 and 04, and both those
Yep.
teams won championships. So if we
Mhm.
get two more, like if we can manage to get two more, history's gonna be on our side. So
Yeah.
who knows,
Yep.
brother?
There's no stopping us. Up to
Yeah.
4
Right.
championship drive at LCA.
It's something, there's something I feel like I'm watching something special, but to hear from like fans who have actually watched the Pistons for decades, and to hear like so many of them like yourself saying like it feels like the early beginnings of some of the franchise's most famous teams, is like just gives you that extra bit of excitement, because people like yourself have actually witnessed these teams before, whereas Tom and I are just along the ride, just constantly like hyping up the team, and just like we think we know something special, but to hear from others that this has similarities is awesome.
It's just as much your team now, boys. Like you're here with us. This is awesome. Yeah. So I got a question for you. Just like, so you're getting excited for the game. You're building up your playlist. What's the first? What songs are you dropping into your playlist?
Okay, so one of my favorite things about going to Detroit and doing this stuff and learning about Detroit has been like getting to understand the Detroit rap scene. So I'm like, I don't know if you guys will know these people, but I am huge on Babyface. Huge on Babyface. Babyface, Ray, V's. Like, I'm just going through my Spotify. I got Yeah, so that's probably the stuff I'm listening to. Baby Money. I actually met him at one of the games. He was really nice. So that's what I'm listening to, truthfully.
Yeah,
What about you, Tom?
Yeah, me too. Like, I actually asked, like, I think that was a few weeks ago. I asked my Pistons Twitter, like, for recommendations for Detroit music, and I literally got hundreds, and hundreds.
Yeah.
So I'm actually like listening to them right now. Motown, I think I'm listening to them right now, and it's been amazing.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, right there on top, like with Detroit rap scene, "Lose Yourself" Eminem, like that's
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of
that's,
course,
you know,
of course. Yeah.
Eminem's
that's
the
like
go.
classic. And then Seven Nation Army, "White Stripes," that's a Detroit song.
Is it?
Oh, totally. Yeah. Yep. That's Detroit band. That's like an anthem.
Really? I didn't know that was from Detroit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm sure you heard it in the pregame for the games, the final countdown, Europe.
Yeah.
That's like
Of course.
old school. That was like 1989. That, you know, all the teams are kind of doing it then, but that's like the hype up song.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
that's
throw
one
one
of
more
my
out there
that's
as
one of
well.
my favorite songs.
Yeah.
No, it's a couple from Detroit. T Grizzly as well. Love T Grizzly.
Yeah. For
So,
sure.
Well, awesome question. Those I'm just like the Detroit music scene's incredible. I like love it here from Australia. I try and promote it here. But
Yeah, I try to like use Detroit music when I post recently on Instagram and stuff. I try to like promote Detroit music of the past.
well, thank you so much. What was your actual name, if you don't mind me asking?
No, it's Brian. My name's Brian. Yeah.
Brian,
We appreciate.
that's awesome
Thank
to
you
meet
so
you,
much.
brother.
You too. Thank
Appreciate
you so
you
much
guys
for
so
coming
much.
up,
Yep.
and hopefully have you on some future streams, my friend. This has been
Oh,
fun.
for sure. Yep. Love it.
All right, catch you later.
Take care.
And I just
All
noticed
right.
he was wearing a Lions jersey, Lions and a Tigers here. That was awesome.
Man, I need to look at you, Tom. All your jerseys in the back, putting me to shame.
Ah.
Got a Tom Hurch 25 Lions jersey.
That's
That's so
actually,
good.
I think they actually made it 25 because my Pistons one's 24. So when I go to
Got
Detroit,
you.
maybe next
I thought
year,
it was just because it was 2025.
maybe. Oh, I don't know. I'm just guessing. So maybe next time when I go, I'll go to like, and I think I lost you again, Jack. Hello. We lost him, right, chat? So, anyways, when I go back, like I think I'll probably get a 26 Tigers jersey. And wait, did Scoop Ball get extended? Because I really don't know much about baseball, but I heard. Can you stop saying kangaroo internet?
Sorry,
You're back.
I'm so
Scoop Ball's
sorry.
not. Okay, thank you.
All right, I can see Maddie down here quickly. We'll go to Maddie, and then we're gonna wrap up the show, everyone. But Maddie, what's going on, brother?
What up, dog?
Hey, oh, you're in your car. Is it the same car from last week? What?
I'm back in the Jeep.
You're very
You're
muffled
all-
right now, Maddie. I don't know if the speaker of
Oh,
your
how
phone's
about
on the
now?
steering wheel.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I was
Way
covering the mic. That's my bad.
Way better. It's the same car from last week.
Yup, same one. Didn't switch it up this time.
Appreciate the donations, brother.
Yeah, you're a legend, man. We appreciate you.
Had to stop in, give my weekly what up, though. Check in with the guys. You know how it is.
Yes, sir. Well, Maddie, are you going to any of these NBA Cup games? I feel like you get to a few games.
Yeah, I got.
Yes.
So I'm going to the one on Friday, which I just realized is probably going to be Jaden Ivey's home debut.
Oh,
so true.
yeah. You got to be there.
Oh man, I'm going there. I'm getting loud for him. That's for sure.
Oh,
Well, I think
Gotta
like
be
the
there.
first shot he makes, or even when he's checking into the game, is going to be crazy.
He needs a standing ovation.
yeah. He's
Definitely
gonna get
needs a
one
standing
from
ovation.
at least one from Korea and one from Australia. And we're probably getting standing ovations from you.
We'll be standing up in our houses.
But yeah, my
Oh,
wife's family is going to be in town, so I bought tickets for everybody. And
Oh,
it's actually my
go.
nephew's first Pistons game. So
Oh, how old is your nephew?
I think he's got to be around 12. I think.
All right. Is he a Pistons fan or like not a fan?
Oh,
of
I'm gonna make
anything
him a
that he-
Pistons fan. That's
All right, let's go. Let's
What's
go.
funny is I brought everyone last year, and
Uh-huh.
it was such a bad game to go to. And
Did we
so
lose?
this year I'm hoping for redemption.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh man, I really want to be there.
And then,
I miss Detroit.
So not next Friday, but the Friday after that, I think Devin mentioned it at one point, but I'm going to a game with him,
Amazing.
Sarah, and Downtown Deuce. It's George Blaha Hall of Fame night.
Oh, did you get the bobblehead?
Yeah, we're going to get the bobblehead.
Amazing.
Oh, that's
so
so
good.
Because
dope.
Blaha is actually doing a signing the Sunday before. And I'm like, I'm not going to have my bobblehead by then. It ain't going to work.
Wait, which game's the bobblehead night?
It's so it's December 5th. It's against the Trailblazers.
Oh
Got you.
yeah, I see it. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Like
We were hoping to see Chauncey as coach too, but you know how that went.
Oh.
Man,
free Chauncey, brother.
free Chauncey.
Oh man. Well, Maddie, thank you for jumping on, my guy. I'm guessing you're on your way home from work.
Sure. Yep, just getting back from work.
All right, my guy. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. We appreciate you, and we'll chat soon.
Yep, no problem. Go
Appreciate
Pistons.
you, brother.
Later.
Go
Thank you,
Pistons,
man.
Detroit.
All right, I've just seen Romney and Luke pop up. We're gonna be a couple of minutes, guys. Sorry to rush you, but we'll get to these two, and then we're gonna close out the show. But Romney, what's going on, my guy? Long time
Hey,
no
what's
see.
going on? How y'all doing?
What up, though? Hey, brother.
How's everything going with y'all?
Yeah, doing great. How about you, brother?
Hey, I can't complain. I just got off work, so I can finally relax. So
Wait, I probably can't find the cap that you. Guys,
Romney
Yeah,
has
go
the
ahead.
best vintage Piston stuff. You gave me a T-shirt over my first trip. What did you get, Tom?
I got like a T-shirt and this.
I got them like a T-shirt and a hat from like when they won their first championship.
That's fire. That's so fire.
Look at this.
Here we go.
Oh,
That's
that's so dope.
Put it on, Tom.
I don't want to like mess it up.
No, you good? Wear your stuff. Wear your stuff. That's how I do it. Wear your stuff.
Okay.
Romney, how you been, my friend? What do you think of the team so far?
Man, I couldn't be happier. Just like everybody else, like beyond impressed. Especially just like everybody's taking like that leap. I think this playoff run that they had last season definitely taught them some things. Obviously, with Cade being one of the top performers in the fourth quarter, so that I've definitely seen the fruits of his labor from the off season going from there, and just like what we've been saying, like taking care of like the if it's a easier team, just take basically belt to ass basically, and when it's the like more teams where you're competing, they're still getting the job done. So I couldn't be more pleased with how the team's performing.
Yeah, 100% agree with you, brother.
It's crazy. Like I'm kind of at the point where I expect them to win every game, but trying to also
I
remind
know
myself
it's crazy.
just to remind myself where I came from as a fan and don't get too ahead of myself. But like it's just an incredible. It's crazy.
I
Like,
really
is this how
want
Warriors fans felt in 2016?
Yeah.
This is probably how OKC fans felt last year. So
Yeah,
and this year again. So yeah, but
it's
next
an intoxicating
game
feeling.
we gotta win next game because I don't know other games, but next game against Kyle Kuzma and G.I. coming back against Cole Anthony, this is a game we cannot lose.
Well, Romney, I want to ask you one thing. What's the winning streak going to get to? And then we're going to go to Luke.
The winning streak. Ooh, I know we definitely got to win against the Bucks, so that'll bring it to what, 12?
Yeah.
I think we might tie the record. I don't know if we're gonna break it, but we might tie it. I'll say that.
20. I think it's 28. That would be funny.
28 wins
Is the record in the
no,
NBA?
I'm just talking about the Pistons record. I'm
Oh,
not talking
okay.
about the league record.
Oh,
Sorry.
what's
I
the
thought you were
Pistons?
talking about the Pistons, but no, I think we can at least get to 12, maybe 13 to tie the
Yeah.
record. I don't know, 14 might be pushing it, but I mean, with how they're doing, never say never.
I like it. I'm with you. I'm going to save my prediction for our hot take at the end of the show, but I think that's a nice
All right,
level-headed
yep.
approach. But I appreciate you, brother, and can't wait to see you again when I'm back in Detroit.
Oh, yes, sir. To both of you. I can't wait to see both of y'all.
Appreciate
Thank
you, my
brother. I
guy.
appreciate you.
Have a good night.
All right, thank you. You too.
All right, we got Luke coming up now, my boy from Australia, from Ivanhoe, I believe. If anyone
Yeah,
knows where
bro.
that is.
How are you?
What
I'm
up,
good.
though?
Alright. My question is, do you think Pistons really need Lauri Markkanen?
No, we don't need him.
No.
Like,
No deal.
No.
Like, and if so, what would like be the max you would trade for him?
Like,
So
nothing. You had your questions. You had your
I'll-
questions aligned.
So I'll just take I actually I think he would help the team a lot, but I don't think we need to do the trade. But if for some reason we did, I think you'd have to include Ivey and Tobias. I think I would do that and picks. Like I'm not throwing in Ron Asar, and I only say Ivey because because we've seen the team be successful without him, even though I think the team can be even better with him. I think that's what I do, but I don't think the Jazz would do that. And I don't even want to do that. But just to answer your question.
Yeah. Like next game tomorrow.
I wouldn't
Yes,
trade
sir.
for him.
Against Bucks, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, lucky they're down beyond, so we'd be, I don't know. Wouldn't be an easy win.
Luke, I'll ask you the same thing, and then we're going to wrap
Yeah.
up the show here. But what do you think the win streak gets to?
20. I think 20.
I love it.
I love it.
Because I think we play, Lakers in a bit, and
Yeah.
they're a strong team, so I think we'll lose to them. Yeah.
I love it.
You
man.
think
Well,
we're not?
thank you so-
Okay, never mind. Just yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
No.
Well, Luke, thanks for jumping on, brother. We'll chat soon,
Yeah.
my guy, and say hi to your
Yeah,
dad
see ya,
for me.
bro. Yeah, I'll
Got you.
All right, see ya.
All right, we're going to wrap up the show here with our sizzling take, and we're going to bring up Ash. He's going to give a sizzling take as well. I hear maybe Ash is all in on the AD trade. No.
What I said earlier, don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
He's sizzling.
What I said earlier, don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
He's sizzling. All right, we got that
video
twice
makes
there.
me miss Malik.
Why you
Alright.
gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that?
Yeah, that was bad for me. Ash is not in favor of the AD trade. All right. Ash, I'll let you go first. What's your sizzling take?
My sizzling take: Jaden Ivey will come back, and he will be the second top scorer on this team.
Oh, over
Love
JD. I love it. Yeah,
So
that would be
you're
amazing.
predicting that JD's at 21 a game right now. I can see that. I can see that.
So
I would
JI
love
will
that.
So Ivy
score
will
like-
be, I reckon, somewhere around 22, 23 points a game end of the season.
that's-
He'll be the second
that-
top scorer on this team.
That could mean we have 3 All-Stars. And I
Tom?
would love that.
What's
You
your
know-
sizzling take?
My sizzling take. I think we're gonna win. We're gonna obviously break the winning record, and I think it's gonna reach in the 20s. I really believe that because what he said a while ago. He said we might lose against the Lakers, and I actually counted when we're gonna face the Lakers. That would mean our win streak's gonna probably reach around 20, 20 something. So yeah, I would. Yeah, that's
I
my
love
take.
that. The problem with this is Tom is a walking sizzling take. Like, everything you say is a sizzling take.
Because I'm such an optimistic fan.
No, I
Like,
love it. It's
we're
perfect.
gonna win it all, brother. Like 72, I think that's 82. That's like, but I don't see us losing it anytime in the near future.
I think I'm just going to say the Pistons don't lose a game in November. I think they're going to win tomorrow and all the games next week, which will take them to a no loss November from 2 years ago where we'll no win November. So that's where we're going to leave it today, guys. But Ash, thank you so much for your help today, my friend. Appreciate you in the
Thank you.
comments.
I
And
love
Tom,
your jersey.
and for everyone as well, if you could please like, subscribe, drop a comment, it all helps. And also please go follow Tom's YouTube at Korea Pistons Fan. He's got some awesome content coming out. But Tom, can you take it away for us with a Detroit basketball?
Let's go. Are you ready? The Detroit basketball. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.